Did you know that the first message ever sent over the internet failed? In 1969, two computers tried to communicate for the first time in history. The goal was simple: send the word login from the University of California in Los Angeles to the Stanford Research Institute. But the network crashed after just 2 letters. Only L and O made it through. And just like that, the internet began with a simple LO. This is the story of how the internet was born. But to understand how we went from 2 university machines to a global web of billions, we need to go back in time. In the mid-20th century, the world lived under the shadow of the Cold War. The constant threat of nuclear conflict forced the United States to rethink communication systems. What would happen if a single attack wiped out telephone lines or command centers? They needed a new kind of network, a decentralized one, a system that could survive even if parts of it were destroyed. That idea became ARPANET, a project by the US Department of Defense through the Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA. Its mission? To connect computers at different universities and research centers. To let them share data, messages, and resources, instantly and remotely. It was the first step towards something much, much bigger. On October 29, 1969, Leonard Kleinrock and his team at UCLA connected 2 computers for the first time. One in Los Angeles, the other at Stanford. They tried to send the word login, but after just the letters L and O, the system crashed. Still, it was a breakthrough. Soon after, more universities joined: UC Santa Barbara, MIT, Harvard. Then, in 1971, a computer engineer named Ray Tomlinson invented something revolutionary: email. He chose the @ symbol to separate the username from the machine name. But there was a challenge. Each network spoke a different digital language. The solution came in 1983, when the TCP/IP protocol was adopted. Created by Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn, it allowed different networks to communicate in a common language. And that, many say, was the true birth of the modern internet. In 1989, a scientist at CERN in Switzerland had a new idea. His name was Tim Berners-Lee. He didn't create a new network. He created a new way to use the existing one. A system of pages and links that made it easier to navigate. He called it the World Wide Web. In 1991, he launched the very first website, info.cern.chi, a simple page explaining how the web worked. What began as a research tool would soon reshape modern life. Now for the nerd section, do you remember that weird screeching sound when you connected to the internet in the 90s? It was called a handshake, a digital handshake where your computer said, "Hi, are you there? Can we speak the same language?" Those beeps and tones were audio modulations, a clever way to transmit data over phone lines that were originally designed for human voices. If the handshake worked, a connection was made. Back then, the standard speed was just 56 kilobits per second. That meant downloading a single 4 megabyte song could take 10 minutes or more. Today, your phone is literally 1,000,000 times faster. But that strange robotic sound, that was the music of a digital revolution. The internet wasn't built for memes or cat videos. It was built out of fear and the need to stay connected in case everything else failed. But it was also born from curiosity, from a deep human desire to share knowledge. Today, we use the internet for everything: to work, learn, argue, love, play, create. And it all started with a simple LO. So here's the question: what do you think the internet will look like in 20 years? Will it be freer, more controlled, more immersive, with AI and augmented reality? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through the hidden history of the internet, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon.